We got one more group left. Super excited to close out. Last but not least, let's welcome Alt Lane.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shruti. I was born in Nepal and currently live in New York City.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tracey. I was born in Jamaica. I grew up in Queens, currently living in Brooklyn.
Hello, everyone. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I am currently living in Florida.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dillen Lewis. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, and my parents come from Costa Rica.
Again, my name is Shruti. I'm really excited to be sharing with you Alt Lane and our mission behind the project. For many high school students, college is presented as the only path to a successful career in life. While college may be beneficial to some, others have a less than positive experience. They incur debt for degrees they don't even use or are forced to pursue careers they're not passionate about. That's why we created Alt Lane. Alt Lane exposes young people to non-traditional career opportunities by introducing them to mentors. By joining Alt Lane, mentees will have the chance to explore alternative career paths by connecting to industry professionals in various fields and ultimately finding their passion. Passing it over to Dillen to talk about our tech stack.
Thank you, Shruti. These are the technologies we use in our app. In particular, we use JWT and Bcrypt to handle authentication, Socket.io for our chat feature, Node Mailer to send confirmation emails, Bootstrap and Sass for our UI, and Cloudinary so users can upload photos. I'll now pass it back to Shruti to speak about her contribution.
Thank you, Dillen. Along with being the product manager for Alt Lane, I worked on the front end and was in charge of deployment. With the goal of bringing valuable knowledge to mentees, a challenge we faced was to find the optimal method to deploy for our team. Early on in the project, we decided to have the front end and back end in the same Git repository to make the contribution process more collaborative and seamless. After researching the various options available to us, we decided to have the back end deployed on Heroku and the front end deployed on Netlify. Heroku and Netlify were both able to be integrated to our GitHub easily and seamlessly, giving our team the ability to collaborate and work seamlessly in production as well as development. In the next slide, I have an example of a pull request for Alt Lane and the integration checks done by Netlify automatically. Passing it over to Tracey.
Thank you, Shruti. Hello again, my name is Tracey, and in addition to serving as Scrum Master, I was in charge of implementing security throughout the application. As we mentioned before, Alt Lane caters to minors, and they will be paired with mentors who are adults. To ensure the minors using our application are protected, we needed to find a way to include parents in the mentorship pairing process. And we also needed to protect our users' information while they use the application. In the next slide, to the right, you can see a sample of an email that will be sent to parents when their child selects a mentor. The parent has to approve the mentorship connection before any communication happens between the mentee and the mentor. To the left, you can see I wrote code that will verify a unique token known as a JSON web token that was previously assigned to a user once they successfully log into the application. The JSON web token will follow the user through the website, and it will be compared with every request they make, allowing only the authorized user to access sensitive information. By adding these enhanced security features, parents can rest assured that they will be involved in this very important journey for their child, and that their child's safety is of the utmost importance to Alt Lane. I'll now pass it on to Jolizbeth to speak about her contribution.
Hello, I am Jolizbeth. I am a front-end developer for Alt Lane. And the challenge that we faced in Alt Lane was creating cards on the homepage to show mentorship relationships, which was unique to each user and allowed two users to communicate with each other. So I use asynchronous fetch calls with use effect hooks to display specific data for each user relationship. And since having access to mentors was such a vital, was vital to users, we decided to implement a chat feature. Users are now able to see their current and pending mentorship relationships from the moment they log in, which allows them to connect and be aware who they are connected with. So on the next slide, I show how I use a use effect hook to fetch from the mentorship table, and on the right, I show the data that's being displayed on the homepage. Passing it on to Dillen to talk about his contribution.
Thank you, Jolizbeth. Hello again. My name is Dillen, and I'm the backend engineer for Alt Lane. My goal was to design a backend that allows for many relationships and interactions between entities. Using Alt Lane, users can register as a mentee or a mentor. Mentees can have multiple mentors, and mentors can manage multiple mentees. Mentees can also have multiple career interests that is used to match them with mentors' experience in the field. Moving on to the next slide. This database has two composite tables, a mentee interest table that allows mentees to have multiple career interests, and a mentorship table that holds all of the connections between mentees and mentors. Using these tables and relationships, we can build our app with a scalable database that can quickly fetch data and reduce load time on each page. I'll now pass it back to Jolizbeth for our live demo.
So the first thing that you see when you log on to go to AltLane is who we are as AltLane and why we decided to create AltLane and the solution that AltLane is trying to solve, and a bit of who we are as a team together. So users can go sign up by going to the register page, and they can sign up as either a mentee or a mentor. And both users can log in via the same login page. I will be logging in as a mentee. So when you log in, the first thing you see is a list of your mentors. All users have the ability to remove a mentorship connection once the mentorship is done. And they will show up as pending until their parent has approved the relationship. So I'll remove this person, and since I have the ability to chat with this mentor, I'm gonna go in and to the chat. So let me show you what it looks like from the mentor's point of view. He's gonna go in, chat with this user, say hello, send, and the mentee can also reply. And when they're done with this conversation, they can exit out and be redirected back to the homepage. So now that I have removed the previous mentor, I can go into the find a mentor page as a mentee and see all the list of available mentees all the list of available mentors to this mentee. And all these are filtered based on interest that the mentee has. So when they click connect, an email will be sent out to the parent, and they will show up as pending again on the homepage. Users also have the ability to edit their profile picture as well as any of the following fields. And in the settings page, they can change their email and their password. And when they log out, they'll be redirected back to our landing page. I'm going to pass it on to Dillen to talk about future extension features.
Thank you. These are the future features we would like to implement. Improving the chat feature, changing the name of the chat room to be reflective of the users currently chatting, having chat logs persist after the room closes, to send a transcript of all interactions between mentee and mentor to the mentee's parent, and adding a forgot password function at the login page using NodeMailer. Thank you everyone for the opportunity for us to show you AltLane.
Round of applause for AltLane and all of the Breakthrough Fellows. Incredible job, everybody.